Welcome back to Skewed Reviews. And today I was once again very lucky to get an early access screener from my friends over at Pixel Scene Media for a film that's going to be coming out this week. The movie that I'm referring to is the 2025 film Primitive War, directed and co-written by Luke Spark. This film is based off of a 2017 novel, and it asks the age old question: what if the Vietnam War wasn't scary enough? What if there was also dinosaurs? So, let me tell you a little bit more about the plot for this film. So, the film does take place in 1968 during the Vietnam War. Now, a group of Green Berets were sent into a location, and unfortunately, their higher ups have not heard anything, and none of them have came back out yet. So another recon unit, known as Vulture Squad, is now sent in to find out what happened to these Green Berets. Now, Vulture Squad is not given much information about what they might run into, or what they might see, or what to keep an eye out for even. Once they are dropped in, they quickly realize that the enemy side is not the only issue that they have to contend with. They also have to deal with the fact that roaming the jungles are dinosaurs. And unfortunately for them, it's not just the herbivores, it's also a lot of carnivores. And in this alternate timeline, dinosaurs are not a normal thing, so they are just as shocked and surprised as you, the audience, are when they run into them. While fleeing from these prehistoric creatures, the squad does get separated. So now they're trying to not only figure out a way back to each other, but how to get to their next location so they can hopefully accomplish their mission without getting eaten. Along their journey, they run into multiple different dinosaurs, enemy soldiers, Russian soldiers, and one expert that might actually be able to help them out. So I won't say anything more about the story from here, as I'd like for it to unfold for you so you can find out where these dinosaurs came from and see if perhaps a theory that you have about it ends up being right. I did end up enjoying this part war movie, part creature feature. And even though the dinosaurs sometimes do look a little fake, there are some moments where they actually look really good. But you can pretty much tell for the most part, at least my own guesstimation here, is that almost all of them are CGI. I don't know if any of them are going the practical route, kind of like what they did in Jurassic Park, but it does still look good. And speaking of Jurassic Park, that's one thing I'm really excited about this movie in particular is seeing another dinosaur film that is not just a Jurassic Park movie. Like that excites me. The opportunity for there to be other dinosaur films out there is always something that can be fun to watch. There are some really great characters in this movie as well. And you get to see some performances by actors like Ryan Quanten, who really, I haven't seen him do much other than True Blood and then the movie Glorious. And then, of course, Jeremy Piven, who shows up in things sporadically every once in a while, but I don't think I've seen him in anything recently. In my own opinion, this was a fun, action packed movie that I did enjoy watching. For me, on my scale, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. If you have an opportunity to go watch this once it comes to theaters at the end of this week, definitely go and do so, and then let me know what you thought about this film in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Skewed Reviews. And once again, a big thank you to my friends over at Pixel Scene Media for giving me another early access screener. I can't thank you guys enough for the opportunity to watch these movies early, do a review for them, and allow everyone else out there to learn a little bit more about the movies that are coming out soon.